This absolutely tiny, dirt cheap lens was used in the production of a $200 million movie. Seriously. Alright, so this is the Helios 44-2. This is a 58mm f2 lens from the 1980s. Now this is an extremely popular lens in the photography and videography niche. You can pick this up for well under $100, and the images it produces are absolutely mind-blowing. But the crazy thing about it is this lens was used in the production of the new Batman movie, and in the production of that movie they used the absolute highest end gear cameras and lenses, except for a couple shots that they used this lens for. Now we do know that they used this lens, but we don't know the exact shots that it was used for. However, there are some predictions that people came up with, and these shots look absolutely amazing. But the real question is, why would they even use this lens that you can get for like $60, $70, $50 in a $100 million budget movie when they could have used a lens that costs 1,000 times more than this lens? Well, it actually stems from the fact that they were doing some car scenes where they had to attach the camera to a car and fit it into a tight space. And so for that, they really had to break down their gear and get a lot smaller of a setup to be able to actually get those shots. And so they actually used this lens for that, since it is a tiny lens. Now they did use a rehoused version, which is still a little bit bigger than this, but much smaller than the lenses they used for the rest of the film, I'm sure. But they also filmed the entire rest of the movie with anamorphic lenses. So to give this lens the anamorphic look, they used an iron glass rehoused version with like fake anamorphic attachments that go inside of it to kind of give that fake anamorphic look to it, and really just to help this shot match the look of the rest of the movie. Now, even though they used a rehoused version of this lens with these anamorphic mods inside of it, the optics and the actual glass elements inside of it are the exact same as this lens that's sitting right in front of me, and the one that you can get on eBay for like 80 bucks. And so pretty much for well under $100, you can use the exact same lens that was used in the production of the $100 million new Batman movie. Now, if you want to learn more about how this lens was used in this movie, definitely go check out a video Mark Holtz made. He's one of my favorite camera-related YouTubers, and his video is much better than what I could have ever created. So definitely go check that video out if you want to learn more about it. But that's pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to kind of go over some backstory of this and hopefully give you some inspiration. Honestly, when I learned about this lens being used in that movie, it really just gave me a bunch of inspiration. You know, it really makes you rethink wanting all this new high-end gear when a lens from the 1980s that anybody can buy for under $100 was actually used in the production and in a final shot of the new Batman movie. And specifically just the look of the film was, you know, one of the best parts about it. So the fact that this lens was used in that really gave me a bunch of inspiration, and I hope it does to you too after watching this video. You know, really just to go out there, shoot some photos, shoot some videos, whatever you're into, you know, with whatever gear you have and whatever gear you can afford. You know, I'm personally trying to stop always looking up at the brand new stuff that's coming out, and I'm trying to just bring myself back and try out some of these interesting things like this lens. But either way, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.